Hey all, and welcome back to Fuzzy Dutchy Gaming and a new series on the channel called Wheel of Fortune. It's a stupid idea. It's only done for a bit of fun, not for any serious building of characters at all. Essentially, I've created 4 roulette wheels on here that go from ascendancy to skills to content to budget. I'm going to roll each wheel once, put it all together, and then we're going to try and make a character. So the ascendancy and skills are pretty self-explanatory. The content is a wheel that will tell us the content that we're going to try and conquer. And then the budget is the budget that we get to do it with. So I've gone from SSF up to 30x. Haven't gone any higher than that. And I'll just quickly go to the skills wheel. I've kept most skills in there. There's only a few that I've removed. I removed stuff like Vigilant Strike. That is, I can't imagine anyone would ever use that as a main skill. It's a melee skill that doesn't do a lot of damage and it has a cooldown. So I've removed that, and there are another couple of similar skills like counter attack ones. I've got rid of those as well. I've removed Lightning Strike and Tornado Shot because I've done tons of builds on those. I mean, looking at the wheel, very unlikely to hit them anyway. And then just for personal preference, I've removed Steel Skills because it gives me RSI pretty much when I have to constantly hit to reload my shards. I just hate it. Other than that, any skill is fair game. So let's start this freak show with Ascendancy. Okay, so we're Necro. Not the worst ascendancy. Depending what skill we get. Right, onto the skills wheel. We are an Earthquake Necromancer. Don't know why these people are clapping. That sounds absolutely hideous. Right, let's go to content. Oh, this could be interesting. We are an Earthquake Necromancer that has to kill Shaper. If this is SSF, I'm going to lose my shit. Let's go budget. Okay, at least you've got a bit of money to work with. I have very little chance of making this build work, but this is what the wheel has told us we are working with. So under 10x. So that's going to be this series episode, the first kind of episode. So I'm probably not going to do it in one video because this looks like it might take a little while. So let's just quickly look at Earthquake as a skill. So we all know it's slam, it's melee, attack, AoE, duration. I can't think of anything on a Necromancer that's going to help at all with this build. I don't think we could have got a worse Ascendancy and skill combination, but it is what it is. So let's quickly go back into Path of Building and have a look at Necromancer. So if we go Witch, Necro, we're also miles away from all of the nodes that we want to actually use. So Necromancer, we have got... Your offering skills also affect you. They have 50% reduced effect on you and increased skill effect duration. We could use that. It's not exactly brilliant, but it's better than nothing. Here we have Aura skills grant 3% attack and cast speed to you and allies. Increased damage, increased early res. Yeah, we can use that one. That's not too bad. We've got for each nearby corpse, you regenerate energy shield. Again, could use it. I don't know what use that is on a Earthquake build. So minions, not allowed to use them. You're not allowed to kind of go, oh, I'm Earthquake, but I've got, 6-link Skelly and a staff. Can't do that. Bone armor is decent, but per minion is not very good. Minion gems is no good. That's what's, increase AoE. Not too bad. We could get this to work. Okay, so we're going to use some sort of corpse consuming build to get Earthquake. So I think we can do this. Probably not going to kill Shaper, don't get me wrong, but I think we could at least get the build to work. So I'm going to go away tonight, try and figure out if there's any way we can get this build working whatsoever. And then tomorrow we're going to bring out the leveling and a very rough POB of how I plan to do it. If anyone has any ideas of any skills, interactions, nodes, items that might help me on what looks like a pretty awful journey, then please let me know. That's it for this first episode. It's just going to be really, really short. Tomorrow, I'll try and bring out a video with the leveling, and then we'll see what it's like doing Earthquake in white maps. So the only other stipulation of this series is that you have to use the skill gem when it becomes available. So I have to mule it from another character, but once you get Earthquake, which I think is a bit later on in like Act 3 or 4, then we have to use it. I am allowed to buy leveling uniques, but they'll obviously come out of the budget unless I can sell them for what I buy them for. Realistically, I'm probably going to need to use something like an Astromentus to get the stats to be able to use Earthquake early on. And then, yeah, we're really going to have to look at how this build might even operate. That's it for this very short episode. I hope people have a bit of a laugh at me along the way, because I'm not a build creator in the slightest. The reason I'm doing this is to get a bit of an understanding about how things might interact with each other. Like, would you ever build an Earthquake Necromancer? No. But it might be that I come across a couple of interactions that I didn't know about that serve me well in the future. And it's just going to help me build in characters from scratch where I can't go on PoE Ninja to get an inkling of how to build the character. So thank you very much for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.